Hi everybody, my 8 o'clock appointment is here. He is a very small toy poodle and his name is Harley. He comes every 6 weeks for a bath and a haircut. I just put the dogs up on this storage bucket so I don't have to bend over. My back already hurts and I just woke up about a half an hour ago. I live next door, so all I gotta do is brush my teeth and just run over here. I already cleaned everything last night, so I can kind of sleep in. All right, I'm going to start with some cherry scented shampoo. He is an older dog. I think he might be, I have to check, he might be about 13 years old, and he is a whiner. He likes to whine in his bath. He doesn't like wine. He doesn't like to drink wine with his bath. He whines in his bath. Looks like he's got some crusties around his eyes there. Gotta be careful. I get so paranoid because you know they're going to go home and scratch or something, and then I'm going to get blamed. But something's going on with his eye already. Got a hard lump in here. Everybody gets shampoo and conditioner. So I'm going to load him up with conditioner. I have another dog coming. It's going to be here any minute that I have to wash. It's a little poodle mix. Well, not that little. It's bigger than this guy. So I'm going to wrap him up in a blanket. I'm going to put him away. And then the other dog is going to be here any minute. I'm going to wash that one. Then I'm going to get him back out and finish blow drying him. Just going to let him go relax for a few minutes. I've cleaned and disinfected all of my blades. And I'm going to finish blow drying him. He is getting a number 7 blade all over. And he is probably either blind or close to being blind. I'm going to start out shaving his feet with a 30 blade, and I turn my fan on to help dry his ears. I got my fan right here. Hold on. Since I just sprayed it, it's kind of wet. So this just pulls out any loose hairs that were stuck in there. and it helps clean it out. I use a little toothbrush to clean the blade. Anyway, make sure that that goes through his hair good. I'm trying to remember how old he is. He might be 13 or 14 years old. Poodles get their feet shaved. At least some poodles get their feet shaved. Some people have poodles and they don't like poodles, and they tell you, do not make my poodle look like a poodle. So that basically means they don't want the feet shaved and they don't want the face shaved. They don't want a pom-pom on the tail. You can really change the way your dog looks with a different style. I mean, you wouldn't even know he was a poodle if we did his hair differently. He gets a little mustache. He's being very wiggly in his old age today. Okay, all of his feet are shaved, so I'm going to go ahead and cut his nails. Gotta lift him up so I can shave his belly out. He's an older dog and he doesn't bend very well, so if I try to pull his back legs out, it's just not very flexible. I'm going to go ahead and shave the base of his tail with a tin blade just to set the pattern for his pom-pom. Got a lot of poop stuck back here. I gotta be careful not to scrape his skin when I shave it off. In my spare time, I like to make stuff, right? So I want to show you guys this pot I made. Look at this. I should have painted this, but I didn't. And now the color of the clay pot is showing through, but that's okay. Live and learn. But look, we got little dog heads on it. We got a butterfly. We got a little schnauzer on this side. This is a baby plant. It's starting to grow roots. So I planted this yesterday. Isn't that cute? Cracked glass. But like I said, the next pot, I'm going to make some of these and try to sell them with dogs on them. But the next time, I'm gonna paint underneath because that doesn't look too good. Everything I make has dogs on it. Okay, back to work. He's trying to lay down. Okay, just gonna trim up his tail, scissor it round. Got my curve, they're slightly curved. Scissors. I'm gonna snip the end off. Just fluff it up and trim it up. You know, a lot of people that have poodles don't like poodles. I was talking to a customer about this yesterday. It's crazy. You know how many people get poodles that don't like poodles? And if you're a groomer, you know this. Do not want their dog to look like a poodle, which would mean not shaving the feet, not shaving the face. They want probably more of a cockapoo look or a doodle look. And you can really change the look of the breed just with the haircut. So is it that you don't like poodles or you just don't like a certain haircut? I think that you just don't like a certain haircut. Because if I was to take this dog's tail short and, I don't know, shave his ears and leave a little beard, he would look completely different. See, his tail, he's bending it like this. So it's really hard to get an even haircut. Plus, once he sits down, he's just going to mash it all in. I ain't spending too much time on this tail. See, he's curling it. It's curled. So it's not going to lay right. I think most people aren't that picky anyway. They just want their dogs cute, you know, cleaned up and cute. All right, good enough. It looks to me like the owners have been cutting the ears because there is a ton of hair missing. I don't know if you can see. That big space is missing there. And on this side, there's a big space missing. So I cannot fix it. I don't understand why people, they don't brush their dog, which is fine, but then they won't let me take their dog short. Like, look at this. Look at all this hair that they cut out because it was matted. Wouldn't it make more sense to just keep the dog's ears short instead of having a chopped up ear? But I don't know. People, I was saying the other day in a video, people would get attached to certain parts of their body, a dog's body. They just don't want it cut. Like I have one guy that has a poodle. He just wants the head long. Like he wants it tall, big and tall. The rest of the dog is short. Is it? I don't know. I just feel like if you're not going to brush your dog, you might as well take it short to prevent mats. I mean, if this being uneven does not bother you, fine. But it would bother me. I don't know. Anyway, just going to round this off. And he is still whining. I mean, they might not care if it's choppy. I mean, they just want the hair, so, hey, not my dog. All right. Okay, how am I supposed to get this out? Look at this. Look at his eye. He's got, I don't know if you can see this, one big mat over his eye, completely stuck. Honestly, I don't want to mess with it. Because what he's going to do if I pull this off, it's going to be irritated and he's just going to rub it and then I'm going to get blamed for it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. He's also got crusty scabs all all in here. See, I don't want to be responsible because I know he's going to go home and he's going to tear himself up because it's like a scab. And if I remove it, it's just going to be raw. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this eye. It's got a big scab over it. So I'm going to take some water and then maybe it'll soften up. See, it's covering his eye. I can't win here. This is going to be irritated. If I don't get bit trying to get it off. Guys, if you have a dog that has runny eyes, you've got to keep them wiped out before it turns into a scab. Once it's a scab, it's a scab. The only way to get this off is to just rip it off. And then, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this off of there. Plus, it's all scabs. It's all scabs in here, too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this dog. I should just leave it. And his breath is really bad. Just saying. Whew. Yeah. Okay. So I loosened it up a little bit. And like I said, I don't know if you can see, it's a raw scab underneath, which I knew there was a raw scab underneath. So I loosened it up a little bit. You can see, it's all red under there. I'm done. I'm not touching it. It has to go to the vet. So I'm working around that eye, and I'm just going to finish trimming up his head. Any way you look at it, I'm going to get blamed for that somehow. All right. So yeah, I'm leaving it. Just trimming over his ear. He's got scabs and sores on his bottom lip too, and I'm just leaving those. So I'm not messing with him. I'm going to pull this hair out of his lip and just scissor the front of his mouth. He gets a little mustache, but like I said, there's some scabs in the bottom, and I'm just going to go around him. Can't even really comb it. I'm just going to fluff it up and scissor the outside. I really want to pull that scab off his eye. It's bothering me, but I'm not messing with it. Since I wet that scab down with the cotton ball, it accidentally came off when I was combing his head, because I guess I loosened it up with the water, but now he has an open sore there, and I did not do it. So they're going to have to take him to a vet, because he's just going to tear himself up. Okay, we're about ready. I'm just going to make sure his ears are even. Take my chunkers and make sure that it's blended in. Double check his top knot. Hold on, you're almost done. Hold on. Make sure the back of his head is blended in. Okay, let's spray him down with conditioner. I'm gonna wipe his face off with some water. Don't you scratch yourself back there in that cage. Okay, and you guys should see, I made him a bandana. It's really cute. It's for Christmas. Look at this. It's got glitter. I don't know if you can tell. Good. Now that he shakes, I can see any hairs that stick out of place, so I can go back over. I see he won't pick his head up, so I can't really see. If you're a groomer, you know how hard it is to get the ears even. All right, dress him up. Now he'll be cute when he goes to the vet. If he goes to the vet. All righty. Put you away. Go in the back and wait for your mother.